Welcome back to What's Now. How can you use the HEART way, the H-E-A-R-T way, to achieve success and overcome obstacles? Well, I spoke with a cardiac surgeon all about this. Let's take a look.
For millions of Americans, uncertainty has been and will remain a constant. In these times, how can you achieve success and stand out from the rest? Well, joining us with some of his insights and advice is Dr. Brian Lima, the first heart surgeon to successfully perform a heart transplant surgery on Long Island and best-selling author of Heart to Beat. Thanks for talking with us, Dr. Lima.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
So you're an award-winning cardiac surgeon and now USA Today and Wall Street Journal best-selling author. In these unpredictable times, what advice do you have to lower stress and maintain peak performance?
Well, as a heart surgeon, I'm certainly no stranger to stress, and I deal with life and death issues every single day. I owe it to my patients not to allow stress to interfere with my performance. And the key I've found is to not get too caught up in the moment per se, but instead to act instinctually like our own hearts do, with unrelenting effort and focusing only on those things that are directly within my control. And of course, doing those things to the absolute best of my ability. I call having that urgency of purpose living the heart way. And I truly believe it's a way of life that can allow anyone in any field to truly unleash their full potential and also to lead a fulfilling life.
And tell us more about the HEART, the H-E-A-R-T way, and how it became your life philosophy.
So it all originated with heart transplant, meaning that whenever I do a heart transplant and I feel that new heart instinctually just start taking off out of the gates, I'm reminded of just how inspirational and powerful this heart is. Hearts which exist in each and every one of us, right underneath our noses. This source of inspiration brings to light the fact that our literal hearts never agonize or hesitate over whether to beat or not. They just beat, irrespective of the circumstances, of the past. And so you could just imagine how much more successful we would be, or how much simpler life itself would become if we just reflexively acted more and hesitated less. And in essence, that's what the HEART way is all about. And if you break it down, H stands for hard work, a hard work ethic. E is for being eager, energetic about what you're doing, always positive. A is being aligned with your moral compass and your purpose. You're always taking the high road, and you're always doing things in line with what your overall purpose is. R is being relentless, resolute, never settling for anything less than your best. And T is being thoughtful, being mindful, being thankful for what it is you're doing and getting the opportunity to do it. So that sums up what HERT stands for.
And as a successful surgeon and child of Cuban immigrants, what have you found to be most vital to your success?
It all boils down to fully believing that success is achievable by anyone willing to put in their all and never settle for anything less than your best effort. Success is no one's destiny. It's not bestowed, it's earned. And I'm living proof of the fact that you don't have to be the smartest or most naturally gifted person in the room to get ahead. What worked for me and what would work for anybody is using your hard work ethic. That's the ultimate equalizer, the ultimate talent. And of course, there were plenty of times along the way that I could have stopped and patted myself on the back for a job well done, having reached this milestone or that milestone. But the fact of the matter is, I realized then, as I realize now, that our work is never done. We never cease being projects that are self-improvement projects. We're always works in progress. The journey to mastery is lifelong.
And many people think being well-rounded is the key to success, but you disagree with this.
I definitely disagree, because it's basically saying it's okay to be a jack of all trade but master of none. Simply put, there's no way to be all things to all people at all times. You have to focus if you want to really achieve a success in one area. Just ask any elite athlete training for the Olympics, or single parents struggling, juggling multiple jobs and trying to keep their family afloat. In my own case, it was impossible for me to simultaneously be academically successful as I was trying to get into medical school or stay afloat in medical school, while also somehow managing to have a chiseled physique and launching a successful small business or volunteering at a homeless shelter. I had to limit my scope of attention and focus in order to achieve mastery and succeed. And I think the same applies for whatever anyone decides is going to be their passion in life, their calling.
And where can someone get more information about you and your book?
For those interested, I encourage you to visit my website. It's www.brianlimamd.com, and my book, Heart to Beat, is available on Amazon or anywhere where books are sold.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Brian Lima, for joining us here on Park City Television. This has been a great conversation.
Thank you so much for having me.